to UHY Hacker Young's Cloud Guide series. In this installment, we are looking at setting up bank rules for incoming and outgoing monies. There are several methods to create a bank rule, namely via the bank rules screen, the bank reconciliation screen, or through cache coding. The first method we will go through is via the bank reconciliation screen. Once you have this method in hand, you will be able to apply the same thinking to the other two methods. Let's get started. The first step is to get to the bank reconciliation page by clicking Accounting, then Bank Accounts. Looking for the Reconcile button on the bank you wish to create rules and selecting it. Next is to review your bank transactions for any items where you will not be issuing or receiving an invoice. These are prime candidates for bank rules. A great example is the bank fees. In this case, the Ridgeway Banking Corporation fees. Once you have chosen the transaction you want to create a rule for, select the Options drop-down and click on Create Bank Rule. Avoid clicking the Delete Statement Line option unless advised or certain of error. You can see that the Create Rule page is split into Spend, Receive, and Transfer Money rules. If you are creating rules from scratch, you can choose the applicable section. However, as we are creating via the bank reconciliation, Xero has automatically chosen the appropriate page. The Spend and Receive Money rules are further broken down into 7 sections. First section, Conditions. These are the conditions needed to be met in order for the rule to apply. For the bank rules to work as you desire, the conditions may need to be amended to pick up all transactions you would expect the rule to apply to. You can have as many condition lines as you require to pick up bank transactions from the reconciliation, which can be added using the Add a Condition button. You can also remove conditions if they are not required by clicking the grey X on the right. You can tell Xero whether it needs to look at all the conditions or any of the conditions by selecting the drop-down at the top. If set to all, the bank rule will only work if each and every condition line you have set matches the bank transaction details. If set to any, the bank rule only needs to have one condition meet the requirements to apply. Additionally, you can tell Xero to look at part of the bank transaction details or the whole content by selecting the drop-down of Equals, Contains, or Starts with for each condition line. Please note that they don't all have to be set the same way. In this case, we are telling Xero that both the condition lines for payee and description need to equal, that is, match exactly to the bank transaction details. This assumes that the details provided on future bank transaction lines will be the same as the transaction we are creating a rule for. As we have created this rule using the bank reconciliation screen, Xero has automatically populated the condition lines it thinks are most suitable. Second section, Contact, the default contact for the rule. Here you can choose which contact to apply to the transaction. You can either use an existing contact on Xero by searching or choose to create a new one. Once created, this contact will apply to all future applications of the rule.